Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Knicks. As clutch as they come, Jalen Brunson planning to deliver another stellar performance as they prepare for the stand. We expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old-school energy to this matchup.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. Brunson kicks to Hart. Bridges for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, those are the losses you can't worry too much about. You gave it everything you had. It's time to move on.
Bridges against Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Up again. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Champagnie.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Wembanyama, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Castle with it. Last time out he had 14 points. Another shot. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 5.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. It's rebounded by Towns. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Bridges. Misses from short range. Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And the Spurs with some changes. Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. Then for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bridges. Barnes against Towns. Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Harper against Clarkson. Back to Brunson. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Brunson against Fox. Good work defensively by Fox. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go from 11, and it's San Antonio with another.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. And that one's good, Barnes.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's San Antonio up by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Harrison Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Johnson finds Barnes. Launches a 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
In the corner, Castle with it. On the wing, Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. That's good from Barnes. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Anunoby. Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Bridges. Clock up 2 there. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
A nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Barnes. Cornett kicks to Hart for 3. Vassell. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bridges. It's good. Bridges has got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Vassell with it. Bridges covering. They get it back. Harper wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Johnson comes in for Stephon Castle. And it's Fox in for Harper. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Bridges. Landry Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Fox, the bounce pass. Nobody near Barnes. And the three off target.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Anunoby against Barnes. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
First one falls for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Landry Shamet. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Champagne. Now Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you got to like your chances.
And he can't hit the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Spurs working the ball around now. Castle a screen on Brunson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Hart, and it's good for 2.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now Castle. No scoring in this one. Launches it, and the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
27.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the San Antonio Spurs.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths, 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going, but check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. And now as the... And that is...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow!
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Now we'll hear from Allie Lepore, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The baseline jumper goes down. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Fox, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Hassel misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Runs in the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Hart outside. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hassel misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Champagnie. Hands it from downtown. Champagnie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 9-point game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
And the Knicks making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
Some think Karl Anthony Towns is the greatest shooting big ever. To me, he's absolutely in the conversation. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Barnes outside, fires for 3, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges misses. San Antonio leading by 8. Castle with the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Bridges kicks to Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Here's Alvarado. Banked in off the glass.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Fox finishes it off. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. After Champagny from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Fox looking it over. Vassell outside. Shoots over Anunoby with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Jalen Brunson. What's the situation there, Allie?
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They have given him the green light to return. They need his presence on the court, even if he's not 100%. We'll see how he handles it. Back to you.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Vassell, the pass to Fox. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Back to Vassell. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Outside, Fox. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Vassell. And get the three. Knicks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brunson fires. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Now Vassell. Here's Champagny. Now Wembanyama. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
And that one is good.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Now Hart. Now Brunson lets loose a three. Castle pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fox with it. Brunson picks him up. Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best